So, Coach Steph, man, what you been up to, man? We ain't seen you as much as we used to, man. You've been kind of
Yeah,
international all around the world, man.
man, I've been around. I ain't coach high school ball this year. Coaching youth ball. Fayette County Voodoo 11U. I'm on the advising and consultant side, just doing some training and stuff right now, and then just helping build my own personal brand and like just getting a couple things together. That's about it.
So, for you, Coach Brown, you coached high school for a minute. We know about the impact you've had on some of these kids, man, and helping them, evolve not only in high school but even in life.
Right.
So what made you kind of just go through this change, Coach, where you was like, hey, man, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna work on my personal branding, and I'm gonna be on the more consultant side, but still doing training on the side as well.
I mean, I think it was kind of like I prayed on it. It was more like a decision I needed a break. A lot of playoff games, a lot of wins, a lot of kids in school with no rings. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to like step back and just really understand, like get back and look at the big spectrum of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like just look at like okay, like it's different. Like y'all see me at the game and stuff like that. Like it's kind of weird for me, but it's different. Like I'm seeing it like outside looking in. So I got an opportunity to work with some schools, doing some advising and consulting and working with their receivers and stuff like that. So just being in different rooms, you know what I'm saying? Just being around different people, seeing different stuff, and just like understand like damn, like I've been doing this for a while. So just like taking it all in for real, and like really just picking other coaches' brains and seeing like seeing how they look at stuff, and like now I'm looking at it and it's just like it's different now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're on the outside looking in. So like I done been around a lot of great coaches, a lot of great players and stuff like that. So I got a lot of knowledge, and just gaining more knowledge and just seeing just seeing other programs and how they operate.
100%. How do you feel? I know you just talked about, but how you feel like that makes you better in terms of first off training your guys moving forward, but also giving them kind of the game of what's going on, and especially in the college football world, and just how to navigate the whole process as well.
I think it's bigger than football for real. My brother TJ, he always says like, we ain't got clients, we got little brothers. So I'm up
Mm.
2, 3 in the morning, like talking to a kid, like trying to make sure he don't quit or making sure his mom and them straight, trying to get to a game. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, like knowing what's going on. So I think it's bigger than ball. Like it's you really like a mentor, you really like a big brother, uncle, however they look at you, whatever. So I think I kind of wanted to step back and start going to some more games and like being there for the kids and like the ones that started with us and like even new clients being around them and helping them out and just seeing different stuff. So I think that helps too. And then it's like making yourself available, like to be able to get to games and see the kids and like just letting them know like I'm a real person too. You know what I mean?
1,000%, coach. And then I want to ask you, a lot of the stuff we see on Saturdays, we see stuff that you train the guys up. One clip that caught my eye was CJ Daniels. You was training him, and then we seen him make the same move in the game and pull off a crazy catch. So can you talk about like some of the stuff that you have them train where it's relevant and it's making that difference even at the next level?
Well, that was CJ. CJ, I rock with him. That's my boy. My brother TJ trained him, so he
TJ,
been
okay.
trying to CJ since high school. So he collabed me in the video. He collabed me in the video he made with him. But the biggest thing like is we do stuff that translate. I train Malachi Tony. He probably best freshman in college football right now. Post some stuff for him like just stuff we working on at the park. You know what I'm saying? Like his game related stuff. And see, like people don't understand about like what training is. It's like they may see you put some cone down or like some stuff like that. They're like, damn, what are they doing? But people don't really understand. Like, nah, we showing you like if you're the first read in a progression, you the second read, you the third read, you can put a little something on the route if you're the third read, like stuff like that. Like just so we have to be knowledgeable of what they do offensively. Be like, okay, well, how can I work this route? How can I do this, do that? Like, and that was the biggest thing. Like TJ always said, just making sure everything translates. Like he been training CJ since high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's been the same stuff like from Liberty to LSU to Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say just seeing them do that type of stuff, like the video, like you put it up there, like everything we do translates. So it's like not even just CJ and Malachi, like just we got kids at the youth level doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way up, like from youth, college, high school, and pro. So it's like I think like we take a people don't really see like the stuff going on like behind the scenes. Like I'm in here with one of my cameraman now. He in here editing some stuff for me now. Like what I'm saying, just trying to like we're not really like real big social media people, but we'll throw some stuff out there like to show people like it is what it is. But like we get around people, they be like, damn, like we never really heard him talk, like we never really heard him really say too much. So it's like, it's cool, like seeing the kids and stuff like that, and like seeing the players, like you go to like NFL or college games, somebody come to you like, man, I follow you, like I respect that, like what I'm saying, I like what you're doing, so it's cool. It's a blessing too.
Two questions I'm gonna ask you if I throw it to Bacon. I'll ask you on Malachi Tony. When did you know that he would be special, coach?
Shit, like first time I met him. It's just I just had been hearing so much about him, and uh, he was in ninth grade. That was the first time I really like saw him. That was like the first time I really like got to see him, and he was at American Heritage as a freshman. I was at Cal, and I had a freshman receiver that was pretty good too. I'm like, nah, like that's who you got to chase right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both young, and like you see the big stretch. Like Georgia and Florida, like them hotbeds of football. So it's like, you gotta look at somebody like you can compete with and like stuff like that. I'm like, man, this kid a real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like then I started doing my homework on him, like met his mom, like just started hearing the stories about him in Little League, like him playing quarterback and stuff like that. Like mom, great, like real tight with his uncle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like first time I trained him, it was like, I felt like I had known the kid for a long time, and it's just like just real mature. He always been the same way, straight face, even kid, work hard. He ain't really rah-rah. He don't talk too much. Like he love his family, and it's just like, like he said in the interview a couple of weeks ago, it's just like, my determination to see my mom get up and go to work every day. Like I relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of them things. Like it ain't no surprise to me what he doing because he put the work in, and like he moving that young, like he 18, he should be getting ready for prom. Like he out here doing better than some juniors and seniors in college. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And then, coach, I want to ask you. You talk about building your brand and kind of just being in them different rooms. Obviously, I'm sure you know what we're doing. We're kind
Yeah.
of in that similar fate. Like we're trying to build our brand as well, and kind of be in those different rooms than we were before. So, my question to you: how would you kind of navigate that? And I know it's obviously all about connections, but how would you be able to kind of come off where you can do that? And then, two, coach, what can media do or like people can do to help your brand and get it more even out there than what it already is?
Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you, y'all doing a great job. The people don't say that a lot, but you got to let people know when they're doing a good job. Y'all doing a great job. Y'all like these kids, ESPN and Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? So that's an attestament to y'all. Congrats on that, and keep doing what y'all doing. I love it. And then I just say like I think you know with me it was just more like people talking to me like saying like, bro, you need to do this. Like you need to show your knowledge. You need to get in these rooms. You need to talk to like I do a lot of stuff I don't post. I do a lot of things that I don't speak on or what I'm saying, take credit for or stuff like that. But it's not even really about that. It's just more like just expanding. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in the same place forever. Like you gotta be cool with like, like doing different things. If I'm a trainer, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a trainer, like I go to the combine. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to these all-star games. Like I meet people. Like I, I bump shoulder with the same people. I run pro days. I see the same people. Like people talk about high school football, like, oh man, like you nervous, all these people, man. You got 32 scouts in the room and you running the guy pro day and it's just you and him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like different
mm.
type. Like, you run through your script and stuff like that. Like I ran Colorado pro day this year. Every team was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's repetitive reps. Like we've been doing this so long, but it's like these are the same people I've been seeing for years. Like I've been running these pro days, so it's like now it's like, whoa, he done got bigger. Like he doing this, doing that. Like their brand is doing well. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, and then just not being afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be afraid to fail. Like people don't see it from an aspect of like you gotta want to do something for people to want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to coach, I want to train. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in these kids' life, I want to help them. But it started with 4 kids in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like I always think back to that, like just training them for free, like being around them, like getting in with TJ and them, and what I'm saying, being around different types of, like different types of people. Like I played for Jeff Brown, I played for Bobby Petrino, I played for Willie Taggart. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a plethora of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like I just trained Coach Taggart like sons this offseason. You know what I'm saying? Like train them. Like he flew me up there to the Ravens facility. He's a running back coach for the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was my coach in college my freshman year. Coach Brown just beat Miami at Miami. You know what I'm saying? Coach Petrino, he's at Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got a lot of people that rock with what I'm doing, and then I would just say like just getting out there, man. Like don't care about how people feel. You know what I'm saying? Don't care about like long as you pushing the right thing. like people gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? Like people try to make negative stuff feel a certain type of way, but they'll talk down on you just because they're afraid to do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't let nobody like steer you away from doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Great answer. Go ahead, Bacon.
Coach, you gave us our flowers, so I got to give you your flowers, man. I was trying to get Coach on a long time ago. I'm at a game this Friday. I see he shook my hand, see me, said, brother, send me the link, man. So, brother, we appreciate you coming on, man. And I got to ask you, Rory kind of touched on it, but
right.
you know what I'm saying, you do a lot of things, Coach. You know what I'm saying, ascending. You know what I'm saying, I could definitely see a rising star. You know what I'm saying, in the sports industry. But I'm saying, what do you personally get out of coming on a small but growing platform like the Just As a News podcast?
I think it's like just seeing, like I said, seeing what y'all got doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I pay attention to a lot of stuff, and it's like it's certain platforms people try to pay me to come on and like stuff like that. Like that'd be cool, but it's like I don't feel like it's organic. Like Najee came to my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like he came out there for one of my youth camps. You know what I'm saying? I always see what you doing. I always see your stuff going viral. Like and you do it from youth all the way up. So it's like why not? You know what I'm saying? Like people gave me a chance, so it's like cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting on here shoot. You know, shooting the job with y'all boys and just talking and just saying what it is because it's like this type of stuff I got to get more into anyway because I'm just cool with like kind of being reserved like in the back like I just kind of blend in a little bit but it's like my mom told me she was like what you doing you standing out so it's like it's okay to speak on it you know what I'm saying it's okay to talk about like what you're doing like my mom and my dad they was at my house yesterday cooking like we watching the game and stuff like that they was just telling me like they proud of me and stuff like that so that mean more to me than anything and then just just like doing stuff in my neighborhood and like people around me, like everybody that I care about, and just showing them like you can do something else. You can go pro another way. You know what I'm saying? I always say I want to go to the league, but you know what I'm saying? I never said I had to be playing. So, I'll take that. I'll take that serious.
Facts.
Nah, facts, 100%. You work with Voodoo as well. I gotta ask about Voodoo.
Yeah.
You know, see yourself, Coach Bat,
Yeah.
Coach O. We gotta get Coach on the show. I gotta hit him
Yeah.
up, man.
You gotta get on the show. You gotta get on
100%.
the show.
Man. O legend. Man. I always keep it real. I always got good energy, man. But
Right.
Voodoo, man, you know what I'm saying? One of the top 10U, 11U teams in the country. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all continually to consistently turn these kids out and make them champions?
Well, it was kind of crazy, like I said, it's an attachment to Bad and O and Coach Brick and Coach D and Yende and all them and especially it's a major shout out to our parents, man. These kids 11, they've been together since they were like 5 or 6. They 5-time national champs. Like they ain't really been used to losing, so but that don't happen without the parents. You know what I'm saying? You got to have real good parents, to get the kids there, make sure they on time, make sure they doing things the right way, make sure they're uniform. So it's like I just don't overlook the small stuff when it comes to this team because it's like these kids, they work at it. You know what I'm saying? They run 100 hills a day. They, you know what I'm saying? They push each other. They practice hard. You know what I'm saying? They stay with each other. They on the game. They talking to each other. But it's the stuff behind the scenes. I think that people don't really know that we do. We push these kids. We take it serious. It was a whole thing. I started coaching last year. Last year was my first time coaching, but I had been around the team because my nephew was on the team since he was 6. So I used to go to nationals, pull up on him and see him, and then Bat was he was like, man, just come coach. I think you like it. And I just fell in love with it because it's the next generation, and you can get your hands on them early and show them how to do stuff the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's kids on that team that they're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's in football or in life, they're gonna make it. So it's I tell them all the time, it's just a blessing for me. We don't get paid to be out there. It's just a blessing. Just to be around, get these kids back. We practice in Oklahoma City Park. You know what I'm saying? We just got over to Langston, because the lights and everything like that. But that's where we've been the whole summer grinding. So we're giving something Atlanta to be proud about.
And they pulling in kids from Tennessee, Alabama, and other parents. They say, we drive all the way from Hoover. So that's the program they got going on.
We got kids on our team. I think majority of our kids, they from Atlanta, but we got kids from Chattanooga. We got kids from Montgomery. We got kids from, you know what I'm saying, South Georgia, Middle Georgia. But they want to get better because they man, we don't get this type of coaching. You know what I'm saying, where we at. So, it's a blessing. You look at all our coaches, everybody done play the game, they got a resume. So it's you don't see that at the youth level. So it's why would you not, you know what I'm saying, want your kids to be around that or whatever. But we ain't begging nobody. It is what it is. Anybody that ever left the team, they found a way to try to come back. You know what I'm saying, whatever. But it's like Bats always say, you know what I'm saying, it's about how you leave. You know what I'm saying, and that's with everything. In the way football going now, it's just more getting everything in order, knowing what you're trying to do and making sure you put your best foot forward for the kids. It's about them, not you. You You know what I'm saying? So I always make sure I educate our parents on understanding like when your son get a little bit of success, don't let it go to your head too, because like I tell these kids like Little League, it matters about wins and losses. Like the MVP
Mm-hmm.
of our team last year, I'm with him a lot. His name Jerry Nelson. I'm calling, he won MVP for the youth nationals last year. And I was talking to him like the other day. Like I was talking to him. He with me now. Like I asked him the other day. I'm like, how many touchdowns did you score last year? He's like, I don't know, coach. But you remember you got a ring though.
Right.
You remember you picked that trophy up at the end of the year saying you were the best player in your age group because of the work you put in. It don't be about that. You know what I'm saying? So now put the trophy up. Put the trophy up. Like we got to go work again. You know what I'm saying? They only remember you when you do it twice. They could think it's a fluke the first time. So it's like he 11 and I'm teaching him that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just being able to touch their lives like that, I think that's a blessing too.
Yeah, I coach these kids hard, man. So how to
Definitely.
being a young guy, it may not always be receptive to hard coaches. So how do y'all kind of give them to buy into that, especially the parents too?
I mean, I think it's a want to thing. Like you gotta want to do this type of stuff. It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not one of them things where it's like we're not begging nobody. You know what I mean? Like we're not begging nobody to be around us. We're not begging nobody to, like we'll play a team. We'll play a team like you know what I'm saying. They'll be like a parent will come up like, can we join? Like can we come practice? Like people just want to come practice with us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a blessing though. It's cool because it's like we go different places. Oh, like you coach voodoo, like y'all with voodoo, like you know what I'm saying. So like people really they pay attention on social media, so it's cool.
100%, coach. You know what I'm saying? You talked about, being motivated for you was seeing your mom go to work, and now you're touching
Yeah,
so many lives. Does the pressure, ever get to you? Like, I gotta, get out here and serve these kids. I'm teaching them the right way, keep them out the streets, do different things like that. Does that ever get to you? Does it weigh on you to a certain degree?
I can't. It's my calling. Um,
Mm.
Mom and dad they work hard. They put me in a better situation. I tell people all the time. They raised me right. I did wrong on my own. So any wrong I ever did, that was me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I owe that back to these kids to do right. You know what I'm saying? Like just to I done made mistakes in my life. I ain't perfect. I never try to sit here and, you know what I'm saying, like try to get his persona all like his ultimate poet, like I got it all figured out, but I'm still dealing with stuff daily on my own. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to figure things out myself. So it's like I use them as motivation to keep myself going too. You know what I mean? Like I never been one of them type people. Like I never been the first round pick. I never been the first choice. I never been, you know what I'm saying, anybody favorite probably. So it's like that's a chip I walk around too, and that's why I coach these kids the way I do. Try to be in their life.
100%, man. I'm saying, I also got to ask you, coach. I was looking at your Twitter. We talked about it on the show earlier. It was about I was critiquing the coach. You know what I mean? About you know what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna read off your tweet verbatim, but watching coaching, like you say, you're on the sideline more often. You feel like coaches they kind of go, they coach to a script, not coach to the flow of the game. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
test
yeah,
that tweet.
yeah. I did. I definitely said something. I definitely said something about that. But I wasn't saying it like in a like a disrespectful way or anything like that because
Absolutely.
I love football. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just feel like you know coaches are like calling plays. They're not calling plays for players. Players win the game. Coaches don't. You got to put them in the best position possible to make plays on Friday, Saturday, Sundays, whenever it is. Like that's from youth all the way up. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. Like these coaches in college football getting fired, like for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It happened at every level. You know what I'm saying? Even at the youth level. Like I didn't see parents vote a coach off because he couldn't figure it out. But it's like, yeah, you got to put the kids in the best situation, but the kids got to play. You know what I'm saying? But when you put these kids in the best situation, they want to play for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't realize. Like everywhere I done been, like it's nowhere that I have been where, a kid didn't be like, man, like Coach Steph left, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I'm coaching them the way I wanted to be coached. You know what I'm saying? I'm in their life the way I feel like some coaches should have been in my life, but they probably didn't have the time or whatever like that. But my situation different, and I get it. I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no wife. You know what I'm saying? Like football, the only thing I'm married to. So the thing with that, I can move around and do certain things because I can stay at a school till 8:30, 9 o'clock every day with kids. I can go back in the film room. I can do this and do that. So it's like people always say like, man, you look mean, you mugging this and that. And I want perfection. We work at this. Like this the only thing. Like I was talking to Najee last year. Like he was just like, when you look at a receiver group last year at Langston Hughes, it wasn't one receiver you could pinpoint. You're gonna always talk about the group. It wasn't one guy.
Say it again.
One guy that could, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to think about it. Like I had to explain this to a coach the other day. Titles are everything. I've never just been a receiver coach anywhere. It was either pass game coordinator, co-OC, special team coordinator, something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I won't take a job if I'm just a receiver coach. Look at my resume. Like look where I've been. Never had a 4 or 5 star quarterback. None of that. Never had, you know what I'm saying? Like I take a group, do what they do with it. Like I mastered the art of being a position coach. So once you master that, now it's like, okay, let's talk coordinator. Let's talk. It's a food chain in coaching. People don't get that. You got to start. I was an assistant before I became a GA. I didn't get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like my first time ever putting a headset on, like coaching, my head was down charting in a booth in college. I didn't have no say so. Like, I couldn't like give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter. But see, a lot of coaches don't understand. You want to jump in this thing just because you play. Just because you play don't mean that you're a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
You got to work at it. You got to really work at this. Like I work at this. Like I'm up late at night on the board, like writing stuff, drawing stuff out. Like, damn, how can we do this? How can we do this? Like everybody always say, oh, Voodoo didn't throw the ball. We throw the ball every play of the game we want to. Today, right now. Like it's no traditional wing team, no, none of that. This kid got to learn football. And Bat was fortunate enough to let me do it. O was cool enough to let me do it because it's like, but they're gonna be 12 and 13. They're going to middle
Right.
school. If they don't understand like how to line up and spread and trips and doubles and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, like what are we doing? First thing I say, where you play little league ball at? Who you play for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always had that in the back of my mind when I'm coaching, like you will never leave me the same way you came. That was always my mindset. Like you would never leave me the same way you came. So I think that's a lot of the reason, like, you know, like I'm just hard on my kids. I'm hard on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hard but I'm fair. Like one thing is Coach Hilton, Tyson Hill. He the head coach at WKU right now. He's my OC. When I was in college, he was one of my OCs one year. He said something to me like it stuck with me forever. I didn't get it until like I started coaching. I really didn't understand it. Like, and I'm like, now, like I really get it. You earn the right to be treated different. Everybody be treated fair, but everybody won't be treated the same. And I never understood that until I started coaching. I might have 2 receivers in a room. They may be the leaders in the room. But I might not treat them how I treat everybody else in the room, but I'm gonna treat everybody fairly because they earn that right. They done paid the price. They do everything I ask them to do. They do stuff right. So it's like, if someone's ever happen to me, they can coach the group. We good. So it's like, I just tell people like, you earn the right to be treated different. Like you have to earn that right. Everybody be treated fair, but not the same. And if you're one of the ones that don't get treated the same, and you get the same, well, why you treat him like that? This and that. You worrying about the wrong thing. Now you worrying about everybody else instead of yourself. So it's like it's life lessons in this because football is what? The game of life.
That's profound. That's heavy.
Right.
Coach Rance, my dog, Steph. Appreciate you tuning in, Coach.
What's up with him, man? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? That's my guy right there. That's my man. He won. Now I ain't gonna lie, Coach McCurry. That's my man. Like we done coached against each other, 7-on-7, real football, all that. Like he's been a big influence on me, like in the coaching world too. He's one of the older cats that really embraced me. Like always telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, man, keep doing what you're doing. Like you from where you from, like show it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's one of the ones that really motivated. That's my guy right there.
100%, man. Last question I'm gonna throw. Last one I throw better than Najee. Just give out to some games to the kids. I know you always do it, but just some sake of being on the show, man. How can they be those? How can they be that guy, whether it's a receiver or being treated different? How can they be that guy as a coach that's similar to you? You know what I'm saying? Very sharp, but I'm saying very cerebral, very meticulous, and knowing how to go about his craft.
I work the work. Simply that. I work the work. Like the reason why I think I am how I am now, like they used to have, when I was coaching at WKU, they used to have to put me out the building. Like Coach Hilton would come back in there, why are you here? Like, what are you doing? Like, trying to be the best, coach. Trying to be the best. Like, even when I was a player, like you ask anybody that I played with, like I was one of the hardest workers on the team, if not the hardest worker on the team. Because I knew I had to scratch, fighting claw for everything I had. So it's like I might have had a good game or like in high school or whatever. Like, no, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to get it in. Like So as a coach, I carried that same thing with me. Like I done coached on both sides of the ball. Like I coached DBs in college. Clayton White, the DC of South Carolina, like right now today, like I got moved over from offense. I was with the receivers one year, then the running backs in the spring. I got moved to defense, and Coach White was just like, well, the only thing I need you to do is just break down concepts and break down receiver play. We had like 12 picks that year. Like his coach has been coaching on the defense side about 10, 15, 20 years. Like Coach White would tell them, I don't want nobody talking about receiver play but Steph. I don't want nobody speaking on this but Steph. So that just gave me confidence. That just gave me confidence because like this man been in the game forever. You know what I'm saying? You see what South Carolina doing defensively, what they done did the last 3-4 years. So it's like that's not his. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an testament to him just giving me a chance. Like you don't get it. You don't get people don't get chances in this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta work your ass off, man. Like you gotta be okay with like staying late. You gotta be cool with not getting recognized. You gotta be all right with like not getting the accolade. Like last year, my first time getting receiver coach of the year in high school football, like ever. Like it's cool, but it was just more like I had to think. I'm like all the groups I done had, all the guys I done had, like this and that. But I ain't chasing that though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chasing greatness. If I don't win no ring, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's like every high school season I ever went into, it was ring or nothing. Like, yeah, we're gonna talk about the accolade, we're gonna talk about all that, but like the biggest thing is ring and get in school. Ring and get in school. I used to tell Najeh about Kyle Vodka all the time. I used to tell him, like, it's certain kids, like, I'm going to tell you, like, they the one. Like, they put the work in. I ain't saying they the one because I train them or I coach them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got to have work ethic. If you hit me up on a Saturday and you just play the game and you trying to get it in, you want it. You hit me up on a Sunday, you want to get it in, you want it. Like, what is going to separate you from all these millions of kids in the world? What's going to separate you from them? Why should this school give you that scholarship instead of everybody else in the world? That's what you got to ask yourself. I was on that side of it. Like, I recruited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like brought guys in. I offered guys. Like, guys that's, like, in the league and stuff right now, I offered them in high school. Like, before I ever became a trainer or anything. So it's like I done seen both sides of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really be trying to get people to, like, make me feel no type of way or nothing like that. But I know a lot. It's just, like, I just lay low and play slow. Like, I just sit back and just watch, like, how stuff go because you can learn a lot just listening. You can learn how people feel about you. You can learn how stuff should be or how it shouldn't be if you just listen. Because people won't tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about like how you receive it.
I hope everybody listening tonight. A lot of gems. My dog, Steph, Coach CJ. Appreciate you. Coach
What
CJ still tapped in, brother.
Yeah, my man, he got the best running back duo in the state. No lie.
Facts. And Reggie, we appreciate you tuning in, man. I mean, throw it down below, brother. Appreciate you tuning in on X, man. If you got a question for Coach Steph, drop it down below, my brother. Coach, I want to ask you. So let's say I'm a receiver, man. I know you're one of the top coaches in the state, let alone the country. How do I get trained by Coach Steph? Who I need to talk to? What I need to do in order to get trained by you to perfect my craft and my game?
You can go to my training page on Instagram or Twitter. It's @TopShelf_Steph STEPH. It's @TopShelf_Steph. Or my main page, Coach Brown _MDN. Either one of them. I try to be good with like responding to everybody and stuff like that. Me and my brother, we try to get back to as many people as possible. But sometimes like you go through all them DMs and stuff like that. But like I always like I love training. I love training like every level, like from youth all the way up. So if I can, get my hands on you earlier, like it'll be better. But, like I tell people all the time, I can't train everybody. I also recommend people to other people as well. You know what I'm saying? Like people I rock with and stuff like that. Like I can't train everybody in the world. Like TJ can't train everybody. So it's like, it's certain people like now, if you adamant about it, cool. But like I always tell people, like, as long as you working and it's efficient and you know what I'm saying, like it's helping you translate the game time situations, you good money.
100%. Got a guest question for I ask my next one. Reggie said, when it comes to off-season camps, how can kids maximize those? Should a kid that's not? So it continued. But yeah, basically, like, how can they maximize, I guess, off-season camps?
I think should a kid. So with the camps are good. I think when you're eighth going to ninth grade, I think you should start like going to camps like going into your sophomore year. I think that's because in ninth grade, like you get like a understanding of where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like now you have some guy that come in like as freshmen they play, cool. You know, like schools start getting in contact with them and stuff like that. But especially the mega camps, the camps where they have multiple coaches out there and stuff like that. Like get in front of them. But the biggest thing is not even about camps. Like this is what people got to realize. The biggest thing when you go to these camps is what? Testing. You got to train. Like some of these kids never ran a 40. You can run one bad 40 in ninth grade and you don't get recruited. So if you plan, that's why I say always give yourself that year window. Like in ninth grade, like train, find your speed trainer, get with a strength coach, get with a good position trainer. Then when you jump out in, that summer going, like spring of your sophomore year, unless you are already a guy that's on the field, and even if you are a guy on the field, like as a freshman, and your like measurables ain't all the way right, you got to still train the test. Like they care, like people. I tell people all the time, like they care about how fast you are. A lot of these people don't care about can you play football, like how fast are you, how high can you jump, like. But then you got guys that can do that, but they can't play the game. So it's like I just think you like I tell people like hit the mega camps and stuff like that, and then once you get older, like when them coaches start, a school really wants you if they want you on campus to see you at a camp. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the mega camps they give you like a idea of what you'll see, and then you make sure you get the right type of training and stuff like that before you get out there. Do not let kids test unless they have training. I stress this to people. I stress it to them. Like, if you have not been clocked in that 40, you have not like ran no shuttle or did no vertical or anything like that, do not go test it because one bad day can hurt you.
Period. There you go, Reggie. I obviously answered that. The second part of his question was just like, what should they do if they're not recruited by big schools? Or should they still go to the big camps, or should they focus on kind of what you said, the mega camps, the smaller school camps?
I think mega camps make the most sense because how would you know if a bigger school wants you? Like, it's no point of you wasting no money driving across the country to go to a big school and they got a Friday night light deal and there's 20 kids that they want there. You're just gonna be in the back of the line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the mega camps, like I think that's the best thing out, I feel like, because you got schools at every level. You know what I'm saying? And it's like just because you're at that level in ninth grade doesn't mean you're gonna be at that level in 12th grade. So, if you do it right from the beginning, you kind of got a window of where you need to be and what you need to do. You know what I mean? Like I just tell people like you gotta remember like majority of like it just depends on the position, but quarterbacks, receiver, DBs, really skill positions, pretty much like by your 10th grade year, you kind of know like where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of know like, okay, am I gonna be this type of am I be P4, G4, D2? Like you kind of know. Everybody got D1 dreams. Everybody in the world think they're going D1. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is if you get free education, you go to school for free, you still won. You know what I'm saying? I tell kids that all the time. I don't care if that JUCO, NAIA, whatever. Like, if you even got somebody partially paying for your school, you won. You know what I'm saying? There's less money out your mama pocket. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Now, Coach Brown, I want to ask you, what are the biggest difference and parallels you've seen from when you first started kind of playing the game compared to where it is now? We're seeing so much versatility. I know NFL level, you're seeing guys like Jamar Chase. You're seeing guys that are moving all around. Like they're playing X, they're playing Y, they're playing Z, they're running post corners. They're running so many different things just to get the ball into their hands.
Right.
And even at the collegiate level, you see the same thing. Jeremiah Smith not just playing outside, he's lined up in the slot as well. So, what is the key to be an effective receiver and having to know practically the entire playbook in multiple positions now as a receiver?
I think receivers get a little bit more credit now. They don't care about your size anymore. You have to be 6 foot or better just to get a chance. We was ahead of our time being small guys. Now it's like your traditional slot receiver should be able to line up in the backfield. He should be able to get in the slot. He should be able to get outside. He should be able to go to Wildcat if you need him to. He should be able to block. He should be able to run all the routes in the tree. But it's like you see guys like you said, like Jeremiah Smith, he doing that at 6'3", 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So football now it's a passing league. It's about mismatches. How can I get my best player in the position to find this mismatch for him to win? That's what I went back to saying. Coaches are calling plays. They're not calling plays for players. Like you're not telling me I got a 5'2" corner here and I got a 6'3" receiver and we not gonna give him a chance. You can fire him today. I don't care because it's like that's just what it is. Like how I don't understand that. Like it makes no sense. But I mean, not even just that situation. It's like, you know, you have a slot receiver that's really, really good. He shouldn't be getting bracketed. To be able to effectively run the ball, and you should have another 2 or 3 that could pick his slack up if he's going down. That's the difference. But that comes from what? Preparation and coaching. The game is different now. They don't care what you look like as a pass catcher. But I tell guys all the time, you 5'8", 5'9", you better be returning kicks and punts. If you ain't no blazer, you running 4-2, 4-3. You better be returning punts. And even if you're a bigger guy, like if that's your way in, play special teams. Do it in high school. How many wide receiver ones you know they just walk in there day one, like outside of like, oh, I ain't got to play no shit. Man, I'm playing everything. I'm playing everything. I want to play, coach. I run down on point. I run down on kickoff. I ain't tripping. Scouts love it. NFL scouts, I mean, not college. Scouts love it. Like it's just you have to show like a willingness to want to love the game and be around it. I was a core special teams guy in college. I played every special teams. Damn good receiver too. But it's like if that's what I got to do to get in or like get my way in, I'm gonna figure it out some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. Like hold a punt, block, whatever, block a kick, what do we need to do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just tell people like it's a great time to play receiver, but also understand being a receiver ain't for the weak hearted. You gotta have some type of humble confidence about yourself. Just being honest, just being real. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Like receivers are like we're dependents. You got to depend on the OC to call the right play. You got to depend on the line to block. You got to depend on the quarterback to make a throw. What if that don't happen? Oh, you mad? You know what I'm saying? This is why. I'm gonna block my ass off all game. You gonna see this on film. Oh, now we gotta get him the ball. I'm talking about like taking people to the cooler. Like I'm blocking. Let me block. Just let me block. Okay, cool. It might not be the night. It might be raining outside. Rain, run the ball. Let me block. Block. You know what I'm saying? Like find ways to get better. Like do different things. It ain't always about catching the ball. Scouts look at guys like NFL scouts look at guys. They look at what you do without the ball in your hands. That's something these kids don't know. What can you do? Jeremiah Smith did a rewind reverse the other week. He had 4 people run with him out the back door. He got somebody open. They're talking about Carnell Tate right now is going to be a first-round draft pick because that man gets triple coverage and double coverage. So now I'm going to take advantage of this one-on-one I'm getting back here. That's the difference. See, people don't look at it like that. I coached the fastest player in America last year. Coached the fastest kid in America. He understood. It's certain plays like I'm a thrower. It's certain plays. No, you're going to run these people up out the screen so we can get this first down. And somebody else can run a short route. That's the difference. See, like, but people don't see it that way. Oh, why my son not getting the ball? Why your son didn't go to class? Or why my son not this? Why he didn't do this? Or why he wasn't on time? See, I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is one of them things. Like, I would tell a parent, like, you can take him. It's no drop off. I had guys get hurt, suspended, all types of that. Wasn't no drop off. No drop off. No, whatsoever. Because I'm gonna coach the first rounder or the 5-star, like the no star. It's no different. It's no different. It's no different. I don't play the favorites thing. I play who worked the hardest thing. Because 9 times 10, whoever in my room that worked the hardest, they're gonna eat. And the person behind him gonna be chasing them too. You gotta chase each other. You can have 5 receivers on the field at one time. What's gonna separate you from everybody else? For me to call a play for you, or the quarterback to throw you the ball in this read. Gotta work. Like people don't get that. Like I just it made me mad sometimes. Like when I'm going to some of these high school games, I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Like what are we doing? Like you know what I'm saying? But it's like people cater play call to players and not everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Carson and Fat Boy rushed for 1,000 apiece last year. We had 3 receivers with 800 yards.
Now offensive work.
What are you talking about? Like,
everybody eats.
Like, what do we, like? You have to, but this comes from, okay, Cole Meyer. Like, that's my guy. Like, he's OC at Link. I talked to him on a date. Like, we talked ball. He brought his system in Langston, and I just helped him tweak a couple things. There's just a couple things like run game, pass game, all that. It's just like, no, we got to get these guys in space. We got speed. That's one thing you can't coach. You can't coach that. Speed and size, you can't coach. So it's like, you telling me we got guys out here that can be effective in the run game and the pass game. Nobody can beat us unless we beat ourselves. Nobody can beat us unless we beat ourselves. That's how I always thought. Like, even when I was at Westlake, even when I was at Kell, like, Hayville Charter, like, I'm not going to be the reason that you beat me. Like, I'm not going to be like, my group will not be the reason that we lost. That's how I always thought, like as a coach. Like we had 4 drops last year in 15 games. 2 of them came from one person. We had 4 drops in 15 games. It's unheard of.
That's crazy.
They're on the drill machine every day. You're gonna work every day. You're gonna get in his
You had
right
one
every
that
day.
Yep. I seen
You
that.
see it yourself right now. Just like this
Yep.
ain't no we doing this when nobody around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta work. Like you gotta work, you gotta find ways to get better. You gotta be wanting to do stuff that nobody else wants to do. So you could progress and like be something. Because guess what? Even if you don't make it, even if you don't make it in football, you're gonna have a work ethic in life. That's what people don't understand. Like you're gonna
That's
have a work
facts.
ethic in life. You're gonna get up every day, like understand, like shit, okay, cool. Like I know what's going on, but guess what? It ain't nothing. Like I had 6 receivers last year. I had 6 senior receivers last year. 5 of them went to school. The other one, he working the job. He getting his money. He doing what he need to do. Coach, I'm good. I'm straight. I ain't tripping. Like I get up every day. I'm on time. I got to work ethic now. I'm good. And he could have went to school. It was just a choice. Like, nah, I'm good. Like I gave it all I had. Cool. That ain't no problem. But at the same time, you're never going to say I didn't give you an opportunity to go. Like you're never going to be like I didn't do everything in my power to help you go, because coaches didn't do that for me. I don't hold no grudges on them. They got to call me every day now. What you got for me? You got. That was a coach I worked for. Like I played for him. He told me straight up, you need to let that trainer stuff go. You're a coach. He's a coach in college football, major university right now. Make a lot of money. Told me. That's made up stuff. That's not real. I said, why I can't do both? That's not real. Look at me now. It wasn't my time then. It just wasn't my time then. It wasn't my time. People don't understand. There's always a shift in it. And see, if somebody, like everybody that passed me up, I'm happy for them. Because I don't feel like you passed me up. I feel like it's your time. When it's your time, you got to be okay with it. When it ain't your time, work. When it is your time, work. Outwork the work. That's all I tell people. Like, you just got to work, man. Like, in any aspect. Like, I'm in here. I'm on the board. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm talking about with voodoo. But now we're going to run this. We're going to do this. Oh, we making Little League coach call all their time out. All of them. You calling all your time out. We come out and empty. We come back and spread. We get back. We'll go back into a wing tee. Oh, timeout. No, we good now. Now we'll score.
Damn.
Football, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what we doing. But it's like, you're not telling me these kids won't get in 9th grade and won't be ready to play.
Facts.
It's a 10-year plan. If I meet a kid at 10 years old, by the time he's 20, he'll make it. If he stay consistent. That's what it is. It's proven. But that comes with working hard, not making excuses, obeying your parents, doing right in school, and just handling your business, being a dog. Just be a dog. I want dogs. I don't care about no stars. I help folks get stars. That don't matter to me. Be a dog. Like, this is what it is. If you a dog, somebody want to know how you bark. Be a dog. Like, that's what it is. Like, I tell people all the time, it's like, you know, you see like Air Bud, like all these type movies and stuff like that, you know, that's before these kids' time. Like, what was you always doing? Catching them with a frisbee. I like frisbee catching dogs. They don't drop frisbees. They don't drop them. That's what I teach my receivers. Be a dog. Be a frisbee catching dog. Don't drop nothing. Because you don't know how many times you're going to get this ball. You don't know how many times you don't know. You don't know. You don't know how many times you're going to touch the ball today. You don't know. You don't know. People don't understand. When you get in 9th grade, you got 40 guaranteed games in high school. Let's just say you don't play in 9th grade. You like JV, you don't play varsity. That's 30 games. Let's say you get hurt. You're out for the year. That's 20 games. That ain't a lot of opportunities to get a scholarship, fellas. So it's like once you do the math in your head, oh, you better work your ass off every day. Every day. You better find something to do to get better every day. Because that kid that's out there in Idaho somewhere that's like rolling hay and helping his mom and them on the farm will pass you up today. And you had all the resources in the world to make it. So I tell people, gotta work.
It's facts. The last one, if I throw back to Bacon, I want to ask you, so receiver has got more respect, but at the same time, they still get that stench, that moniker of diva. So I want to ask you just your thoughts on that. You explained that you hit on it a little bit. And then a second part of that, Coach, is just why do you feel like it's this sense of like, I don't know how you do it. You're going to have to tell me how you do it, but maybe just like the younger generation, not everybody, but just entitlement. Like, I deserve this, but I ain't putting the work.
I tell people all the time, you got to remember, like, receivers, they think they get their money off catching the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, a really, really good receiver, like if you look at it from any level, he played another position before he did. You don't just see too many guys that just grew up playing receiver their whole life. It's rare. Either somebody said, "Oh, he can catch, come on," or like he got the ball skills, or he might not be able to do this or whatever like that. But it's just like now receivers want the ball. That's what come with it. Because you want to be the man. You want to score the game winning touchdown. You want to be the guy. You want the cheerleaders to know your name. You want everybody in the stands to talk about you. You want to make the play. But what you gonna be doing when nobody in the stands and it's just you and your trainer? What you gonna do? When nobody out here, can you make this same catch 10 times so you can do it in a game where it's second nature? It's a work thing to it. And I tell people all the time, people don't understand this. A lot of guys become divas at receiver because they put so much work into it and they don't think it pays off. But see, I tell people all the time, you better be careful what you wish for because it just might happen. Because all them times you see somebody complain about not getting ball when it comes to you, drop it. See? See? But it might be one time. Like I might get one target. Okay, cool. You better make that one target count because you don't know when it's going to come back around. And it's like, if you consistently work at it, that's when your play caller says, no, like, I have to find a way to get him the ball. I have to. It's a must. I have to. But that comes from work. People don't understand. You can't coach his trust, man. You don't get named wide receiver one nowhere. These folks got to trust you to feed their family at any level. I teach kids that. What's going to make me call this play for you in this game? To where the head coach going to be like, nah, we ain't running that no more. I ain't the head coach. I can't make them type of decisions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, prove yourself right. Prove yourself right before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of guys out here with false confidence. They talk a good game, but they don't show it. People don't hear me saying too much. On game day, you're gonna hear me. And I'm gonna let you know. I may not say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. We ain't doing social media. Oh, after that, we done beat you. I'm on social media. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. Because my kids, like everywhere I've been, Monday through Thursday, you gonna hate me. You gonna hate me. Game day, I might not say 5, 10 words to them. I'm just coaching them on what we need to do. But as far as like yelling, I don't even let nobody yell at my like. If you ever see me yell on a game day, somebody did something stupid, retarded, like don't make no sense. But it's like, why am I so hard on you during the week till you get to this point? It should be easy. It should be easy. Like this should be easy. Now go be yourself. Go do what you do. Saturday, take your time off. Sunday, we're gonna get back in, watch film, review what we went over. Monday, we back at it again. That's just what it is. But I came from coaching college ball. Like my receivers, when I was coaching at WKU, they worked every day. They would love Mondays. Like, oh man, we get to work with Steph. Like, we just get to work on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always tell people there's a difference, like, between like coaching and training. If I train you, that's one thing. I can pour into you. I can be around you. I coach you. I'm with you every day. I want you every single day. Like, you can't walk down the hallway the wrong way around me if I coach you. That's just what it is. So it's like now, like, it's all about what you want to be. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I done had coaches come up to me, like, in high school when I done after games, like DB coaches, like DC and stuff, they like, coach, like, that is the best group I've ever played. These boys are disciplined. Like, they know what's going on. They communicating, they talking. Like, I done role players after game. Like, I done ran them after that. No, like, we're not dropping no ball. Like, we're not missing blocks. We're not being late to study hall. We're not missing assignments. We're not failing. I wasn't the best student in school. I got 2 degrees. Did what I had to do. Like, this is what it is. So it's like, if I could do it, you can. I wasn't the best student. I kept a 3.0, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's a B average. Show up. Be polite. You'll pass. Just show up. What's hard about that? Like, these kids having single digits in classes. What the hell are you doing? That's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is unacceptable. Like, my mom and them never played like that. My mom and them ain't play like that. Folks did not play like that. Oh, you want to run around and do this? My grades was good. They ain't never had to worry about me. I was straight. Because I was an older brother. I had 2 younger sisters. I had an older sister older than me. She had already went through school and everything like that. So it's like, school came first. My mom stopped going to school when she had me, I took school serious. I got my degree. I tell people all the time, I got my degree from my mom. Like I did for her what she couldn't finish. Then she went back and got hers. You know what I'm saying? My pops drive trucks. You know what I'm saying? He owned 2 trucks. Never went to school. Never went to college. Make good money. So I understood what hard work was young. Like we from the west side. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They moved to the south side to put me in a better situation. That's what people don't be understanding. Like we moved to Henry County. Hated it. Didn't like it when I first got down there. Best thing ever happened to me. Best thing. That's why I don't get mad at these parents, these kids. They didn't say they go to Buford, they go to Milton. Get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. Take them. Because it's like, it's going to show them something. Like, I can still go in my neighborhood and be who I am and do, you know what I'm saying, handle my business. But I can also sit in the room with some millionaires and talk business too. Because I went to school and educated myself and understand, like, no, it's like, I could be in a room, but I'm like a fly on the wall. I'm just listening to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So it's like, I soak up game. I learned from kids. I learned from 11, 12-year-olds. 15, 16-year-old, I'm learning from them. Man, I got a little buddy that's really in the street. Hey, bro, why you doing that? This and man, that. No, I don't do that. But then, like, nobody ever asked them why they do the stuff they do. I can ask a kid why you work hard or I want to make it to the league. You go ask a kid that's out here robbing, why you doing that? My mom got to eat, coach. We don't know we're going to eat tonight. Nah, you going to come on with me. We ain't going to do that. We're going to get that right. I can't save everybody, but it might be that one that I saved and he made it. I did my job. Wow. That's what people don't understand. Like, it's a difference. Like, you judge people like what you see, you know what I'm saying, like on the news and on the internet and all that. Y'all don't know these folks. You don't know what they go through. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know. So it's like, how can I never judged anybody. I judge you about your character and your work ethic when I get to know you. That's it. You got character. Like when you work hard, like in undying circumstances. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at life. So people judge me all the time. Oh, look at him the way he dressed, this and that. You don't know me. Get on the board right now. I bet I know more than what you thought I did. I done forgot more football than half these people know. So it's like, I don't really be tripping. I like to get judged because guess what? Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You just got to show people, man. Like, kids don't want to show people no more. Like, they want to talk a good game on the internet. But when it comes down to being a dog, you got to show me. You got to just show me. Like, all that, like, that ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't going to get you nowhere. Like, talking never won no game. That's why I don't let my kids, like, post stuff on social media during the week. Or you can post like hell when we win. I don't even care. As long as you ain't doing nothing crazy. Because you earned that. You went through hell 4 or 5 days in a row. Enjoy yourself. But when that 24 hours up, we back at it. That's what it is. I always was taught. That's how I came up. That's just how I came up. Like, we didn't have all this stuff. It's easier now to make it than ever. You go viral one time, you can get 10 offers in one day. Off potential. Not even off skill.
Right.
These kids don't use this social media stuff the right way. We are in a clout related field right now. Like, all this stuff about, like, you could lose. You get, man, I've seen kids get blew out 30-0. Hey, man, you got them clips from last night. You got them pictures. You care about that or you care about winning? That's where a lot of these old school coaches are getting pushed out. Because the younger generation is for the internet. They're not for the work. That's another reason why I kind of feel bad. See, I'm young, but I'm old school. I didn't come up like that. Like, my coaches, they pulled up to high school. You know what I'm saying? Little league coaches. They come to the school. Like, what you got going on? Like, my mom and dad, they ain't had to say nothing. Like, my coaches was on this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to be everything for these kids that they need and that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I hope folks just take a listen. When I observed you, coach, you know what I mean? I always knew there was more behind, you know what I'm saying? Because you, like you said, you're real quiet, reserved. I always knew there was more to you, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely dope to hear your perspective. But what I'm hearing from you is taking a lot of things and flipping them, you know what I'm saying, negatives to positive, you know what I mean? So at what point in time, in your life did you, you know what I'm saying, realize that you had to flip, you know what I'm saying, people judge you, where you came from, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, to a positive, to supercharge you into, like, I got to be locked in, I got to be disciplined, I got to go get everything that I'm supposed to get in life.
Just understanding, you gotta be different and want different. Like, I remember when people laughed at where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom moved to the south side. Like, my best friend got killed or whatever like that. I started hanging around his people. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about me, like I'm gonna adapt anywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like played college ball. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time. Like I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was handling my business. You know what I'm saying? All that. But then like I think it really hit me like once I got done coaching in college and I came back. I came back home and I'm just like I gotta figure out like what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta figure out like okay, I gotta remind myself like I ain't gotta keep reminding myself I come from it, but I gotta remind myself how I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know where I'm from. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I know like what I gotta do to put myself in a better situation, but I want to make the neighborhood proud. You know what I'm saying? Like and show like my mom and them, my dad and them, like they come to Oklahoma City, like they barbecue for the kids. Like I get them to come out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like I'm out. I show people like I tell people all the time. I think the biggest thing with me like you can't you probably can't see uh you probably can't see Coach Hines. You probably can't see him like out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. Like you see me at the candy store or the barbershop. Like you know what I'm saying? I make myself accessible to the kids because like I say, I don't really have like that type of like them type of responsibilities like other people do, like as far as like a family and a wife and stuff like that. So I can move around. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the mix. Like I showed that like I go to Little League games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we not playing, like I go see kids that I train play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm around it. So I think just understanding like I looked at it from a standpoint of like, when you look at like where you from, whatever like that, like Oklahoma City didn't make me. I made Oklahoma City. That's how I started like putting it in my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it did, but at the same time, what did I do to put myself in that position? You get what I'm saying? Like, what did I do for like people to come through, like ride through this neighborhood and really see like, oh, that's where he be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he be right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just being from this city, like just understanding everybody don't get a chance. Like one thing about Atlanta, like there's a lot of black millionaires out here, but there's a lot of hustlers out here too. There's a lot of people that's going, you know what I'm saying, put the work in and grind. Y'all boys grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. So it's like, what are you gonna do to separate yourself? And go back to what I said, I work to work.
I'm saying, coach, you know what I mean? You talked about being old school in the approach of not having a lot of putting work in before you get on social media. So in today where you got kids that are so infatuated with social media, is there a middle ground you think the way you can super serve both parties?
I think you use social media to elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like elevate your brand, but not elevating yourself and like doing the wrong type of stuff. Like it's two different sides with me. Like I got kids that you know what I'm saying that are recruits and stuff like that. They posting all this type of stuff on Instagram. Like on some clout. You know what I'm saying? Chasing clout, whatever like that. Then I got kids in my neighborhood that post guns. So it's like it's a balance. Like you got to know like everybody ain't meant to see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't meant to see everything. Like build your platform and like show what you're doing. Show yourself working out. Show yourself like being with your family. Show yourself doing stuff in the community. Show yourself like being available to youth kids. You know what I'm saying? That look up to. So it's like social media ain't bad. It's just about how I think these kids got to start using it better. Like you got to use it better. Like the Bacon network platform. Like if I get a collab from them, that's going on my page. This is a platform. You see what I'm saying? Like this is showcasing my talent, but this man don't have to put me on his stuff. So it's like you'd rather go do that instead of what I'm saying, posting your partner like with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like just stuff like that. Like you got to know where you at, and it come from the parents. Like these parents got to start monitoring this social media stuff better too. Like there's a lot of my kids. Like I got they little post notifications on. Like something go up and ain't right now. I'll take it down. Like ask yourself. Like, and I would tell them like when I was coaching college ball, like bro, I would not recruit you. I wouldn't recruit you. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So like, what makes you think an older coach that been in the game 30 years gonna recruit you when he wasn't even used to this social media stuff? Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just try to educate them and help them understand like where we at like right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
I'm saying, throw it back to you, Nash.
Couple more, Kobe. We'll let you go, man. Obviously, you big man in the community. I don't think I've ever got a chance to ask you this, man. But just what do you want ultimately, just like kind of your legacy to be? Not what you're known for, but just the impact that you have on just future generations in your community.
I think just showing them like it don't matter where you come from. Like I always feel like my mom and them moving me away from the neighborhood. Like I didn't think that helped me, but now like being older and you know what I'm saying, like being around different people and then just I was in the neighborhood earlier, just training. I was training out there at the park and just seeing the kids. Like I walk across the street in apartments, like just kick it with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing them, like because they got to realize too, like you can make it from anywhere. Like you can make it. Like I train pros and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm a coach and all that type of stuff, but I'm still out here. I'm regular. Like people don't treat me different where I'm from. They just love what I'm doing. And at the same time, it's like you got to remember, like you can't keep trying to remind yourself that you come from it. You got to remind yourself you're trying to get to it. Like I tell kids that all the time. You're trying to get there, like, and the way you get there is never getting complacent. Like never be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell kids all the time, like where I'm from, like it was different. Like the park, like Oak City Park, like my dad like had me running them same hills in that park. He had me catching the ball like right there. So it's like that bring back memories for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got buddies like I play ball with, like that walk up and down the street right now, like in the neighborhood, like they strung out. Like they ain't even in their right mind. So like that hurt me more than anything. So it's like now, like, nah, I'm gonna show these kids like I ain't gonna let you go down that road if you want to listen and if you want to be a part of something special. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't see it at first, but once it's like I don't know what it is with this generation now. Like they have to see somebody else do it for them to do it, which is cool. But it's like
Facts.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't get paid to tell you something that matter. You feel me?
Facts. That's all I got, Bacon. He's answering a lot. He dropped gems all night, man.
Last thing I promise, Coach, we'll let you rock, man. I gotta ask this one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Oftentimes in our community, you know what I mean, we get told, like, we look at different cases like Nipsey Hussle, you don't want to go back into your community. You don't want to stay too long. And you continuously, I'm saying day after day, I'm saying every other day, whatever your schedule is, you continue to go back to your community and feed into it and give it love and nurture it. So I'm saying this for the record, man, like, why is it essential for, I'm saying, for us to continue to go back and feed our community and revitalize it?
well, I think it's two things. I think it's two parts of that. One, you want to see people where you from win. And then two, you ain't gonna go set up shop in somebody else's neighborhood.
They ain't gonna let you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but even with that, they ain't gonna let you do it if you're not giving back where you from. Like you ain't out here just hanging around, you know what I'm saying, doing this, doing that. And it's like it ain't even that you gotta be from a certain hood or something like that. It just gotta be like what did this area do for you to want to come back over here? Now, there's some guys, they get their money, they get the hell on. Like you won't ever see them no more. Cool, that's fine. And they don't care if somebody, oh, he'll sell out, he don't come back around, this and that. But I think for me it was like my family's from Oakland City. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops, like, is known. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody know him. So it's like he was known for what he was known for in the neighborhood. I want to be known for something different. Like I'm leaving a different legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pulling kids up out of here or in surrounding areas. I can have kids from all over come down there and work out with them kids. You got kids on the north side, like they want to live like kids down here, but don't even understand these kids might not even know what they're gonna eat tonight. They just want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's with me just bridging that gap, like showing them like he could be from over here, but he got the same work ethic as you. You know what I'm saying? He could be from right here, and we still trying to make this make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I just try to give kids different spectrums of life. Like, you know, I'm from an area, you know what I'm saying, where it's a lot of violence and shooting and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. That's why I started my nonprofit, like to prevent gun violence. You know what I'm saying? I was a victim of gun violence in my neighborhood. Like nobody came through there shooting at me. I'm taking kids home from training. You know what I'm saying? Like it just happened that way. But guess what? Y'all ain't ran me from nowhere. I work with kids. I ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even with that, to answer that part of the question, I got a lot of protection around me. I promise you. Like, one thing about it, ain't nobody gonna let nothing happen to somebody that look out for kids. I promise you that. So it's like I have a lot of people that like support me. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of important people like that surround me and make sure I'm straight. Like they call me, what you need, where you at, what's going on, where you at today? Like we're gonna make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's police officers, like I train their kids. They send cars through there, make sure everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think you just gotta be an upstanding citizen and you just gotta be a person of the people. You feel me?
Yeah, they'll throw about the knife close out, man. Appreciate you again for coming on, Coach.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, man. This is the great Coach Steph Brown, man. Again, y'all get at him on social media, man. Coach Brown _MDN, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I got it right. Go ahead, get it, Coach Brown. One of the best trainers in the country, man. Definitely influencing the community where he's from and everybody across the country, man. One of the best to do it, man. We appreciate him coming on our small but growing platform and just speaking the piece, man. And look, we're gonna repost this on YouTube. We're gonna clip this specifically because he dropped a whole bunch of gems for all the young kids out there, man. But Coach Brown, we appreciate you, brother. Love.
Appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, it ain't nothing small about what y'all doing. It's big. You know what I'm saying? Just keep telling yourself there ain't nothing small about what you're doing. You got a platform. Y'all boy keep doing what y'all doing. I appreciate y'all for bringing me on.
Yes, sir. Anytime. Appreciate you, Coach.
All right, man. Thank you.